20th of August. We are on the road for our first trip of the year to get stuff set up in North Dakota. Made her. Back at the dink.
We got a lot of spots set up, cameras hung, so we're pretty much gonna organize camp, get it ready, because the next time that we show up next week, we're gonna have a full camp.
Well, it's September the 2nd, opening day here in North Dakota. It's crazy to think we are starting season 10.
Good work, buddy.
I think we're good. Shot a little bit here at 20-30 yards. Just getting the schwackers, making sure they're dialed in. Gonna be heading out here shortly. It's actually my first whitetail set of the year. I wasn't expecting even hunting out here early season, but Hunter shot a buck last night and it kind of opened up an extra cameraman, so we're gonna go to a spot, spot we call the corral. We got a really nice 10-pointer coming in there. He's been kind of inconsistent recently the last few days, but he was in there quite a bit prior to season, so we got the wind to hunt him tonight. We're just gonna go in there and hopefully see if he shows up.
It's day 2 of the archery season here in North Dakota. Pretty pumped. We're in a really cool spot here tonight. Got Elliot behind the camera. He's the hot cameraman right now. He was with Hunter last night. So we're hoping we can repeat itself again here in North Dakota. I just saw a doe coming out of a little peninsula cutting across the bean field, and B and I had a little over and under, and B took it. I said 7:45. He said I'm taking under, and just seen the doe, so B called me. Right now it's 7:35 and deer are starting to get up and moving around. Brendan saw a doe to our backside. Then on the other side over here on that point there's a smaller buck with a couple of does. So yeah, they're starting to get to be that magic time where all these deer are starting to get up off their feet and move around, so we'll see what happens. Been a slow night, which is kind of what we expected. There hasn't been a ton of activity through here, but there's been a solid buck through here. But he, like I said before, he's been hit or miss, and the sun just went down here a little while ago. I mean, we can see for miles here, and there's not a deer in sight. There's plenty of deer on the cameras on a bunch of these other spots that we have set up, but
So far there's nothing around here. Come 4 deer. Yeah. Was getting towards the end here, a doe came in, she was eating, and then just around the corner, a group of bucks came walking in. Came to the right where we needed them to be and set one through. So we're gonna see, give it some time and get on and go look for them.
Just found part of my arrow from the deer that we're tracking on. Good solid bright red, good sign. Spraying a lot of blood, so he should just be up ahead, I would think. There he is. Here's our boy. Yep. Words can't describe how awesome this is. Just wanted to say big thank you to everybody that did a lot of work on the Breaking Point crew. And
What's next? What are we doing tonight?
we're gonna smoke those awesome cigars I picked up, the whole crew, and we're gonna have some good bush lattes and party. Started a fire and here we go.
Second night in a row, the old gambler's going up.
Jimmy! Hey, Jimbo!
Holy fuck, give me some. Jimbo, congrats, buddy.
Thank you.
We're just getting ready to head out. Day 3 here in North Dakota. We are shifting around camera guys again because Jimbo tagged out last night. So I'm gonna have Elliot with me. Mike's gonna have Jim filming him, and Hunter's gonna film JP. We're kind of all going different directions again tonight. See what happens. It's a little windy today, but it's still cool, so these deer should move.
All right, we're back in the corral here tonight. Same stand we hunted last night. It's day 3 here in North Dakota. Jimbo shot a buck last night. We spent the night celebrating, and we're back at it here again tonight. This particular spot, we actually got skunked last night. I was not really planning on coming back in here, to be honest, but about an hour and a half after we got out of the tree, our top shooter came in here, and he was in and out throughout the night on the cameras. This morning he was here until like 7:30, so we're thinking this deer, there's a good chance he's not bedded too far away. It's pretty windy out, as you can probably tell, but we're gonna sit here, stick it out. Should cool off again nice tonight. Hopefully we can make it happen tonight.
We've been kind of shifting cameramen around as people are tagging out. I got the full-time cameraman with Elliot, so we slipped into a spot that Mike and Jim actually hunted opening night. They came in here on a northwest wind, which we thought was the perfect wind for this spot, but it was swirling on them all night. So we got really nothing to lose, so we are in here on a southeast wind, which is exactly opposite of what we think is good. But it's just one of those spots, these deer can come from any direction. And there's several good bucks in here, so we'll sit here till dark. We've got about a little less than 2.5 hours until sunset. And hopefully one of these good bucks slips up tonight.
It's a little bit after 8 o'clock right now. About 10 minutes ago, we just got eyes on our shooter. He's about 400 yards out. Just feeding the beans with that other smaller buck, right where we walked in. We're not really able to get them on camera that good right now because they're kind of behind some cottonwoods, but it looks like they pretty much in the last 10 minutes, they really haven't moved a lot. They're just kind of sitting in a 10-yard area, but we got probably about 45 minutes of shooting light here, so hopefully they start making some moves here quick.
It's been a pretty slow night by North Dakota standards. But I was texting with Mike here a little bit ago. They had eyes on a shooter. So it'll be interesting to see how that panned out.
I think we just drilled that buck, man. It's not the shot I wanted to take, but I felt confident. The deer was only 18 yards, super relaxed. Like, this deer's been so hit or miss. Honestly, he hasn't been daylight in the longest time. We seen him out in this field like 400 yards away. And we were just like trying to plan basically how we were gonna get out of here. And I lost sight of him. And it wasn't even 4 or 5 minutes later. Like, they just all of a sudden appeared 100 yards away coming in. Not even where we were looking. That's gonna be my biggest North Dakota buck. Night, Jimmy Kite, man. Yes! See, I thought that arrow broke off over here somewhere. Here it is. Yeah, that's good blood. There's blood up there here. Yeah, this grass is just not easy tracking. We had last blood probably close to 75 yards from here. It's been just impossible trying to find any sort of blood in this grass. We had a pretty good idea where we last seen them. There's a little bit of a gap here in between two marshes where they came from. And we just said, let's go over here and take a look kind of where I got last eyes on them. Didn't find any blood around here, but I see a beam sticking up in the grass right over here. He's down, boys.
Heck yeah.
Well, I am absolutely speechless. This is second night here in North Dakota for me hunting. Awesome North Dakota buck, my biggest North Dakota buck to date. And with him being in full velvet, it's just icing on the cake. I've been dreaming of shooting a early season buck out here in full velvet and wanting to get a really nice head mount done for years. And this one's definitely gonna be going on the wall. I can't thank Brendan and Aaron enough for all the work they did, all the other guys for the teamwork that we do out here in North Dakota. I mean, without everyone putting in the effort, it wouldn't even be possible to kill the deer like we've had here this week. This is our third buck in 3 days of hunting. Brendan and Aaron have tags left, and we are off to one hell of a start here for season 10.